What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're taking a look at another anime review, and today we're going to be taking a look at Blue Exorcist. And I'm going to be honest, this fucking anime had like a 10-year hiatus, and then they have come back and they have absolutely started pumping shit out, because holy fucking shit, there is a new season on the way with season 5. So we have like season 3, and then season 4, and now they're already making season 5 and planning season 6. So holy fucking shit, this thing is expanding. This shit is like growing at a fucking incredible pace. I'm excited to see what comes next, what they bring out next, and how they sort of work around these things, because this is fucking interesting with like the speed this shit is coming out at. So let's get into the Snow Saga, which I think is called, which is season 4. And this season is split up into 2 parts. The first part of the season, the first 6 episodes, do follow the Boobzilla, I think Rin called her, the red and yellow hair girl. I don't really remember her name, I'm going to be honest. I think it's Shura, because I kept making the joke of, are you Shura? Because I watched it like with family, so I was like, are you sure that's her name? Making shitty jokes like that, because I genuinely couldn't remember her name for the life of me. So Rin and his brother Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever he's fucking called, basically go out to the snow and try and help her fight off this snow demon, which her great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma made a deal with to give her this really cool sword that she can pull out her chest, and it gives her unlimited power or whatever, and she has to produce a baby, and then she's going to be killed before she's 30. So Yuki and Rin devise a plan to sort of trick him, so he removes the curse and is about to put it on Yuki, but then, you know, Yuki stops him with Rin stabbing him, and then they have to fight, and they kill it. He's a Hydra, so he has like heads and they can regrow, and it's like a constantly losing battle until they pull it off by burning him into oblivion and turning him into a little baby worm. Second part of the season does follow Rin and Yukio, because Yukio broke his arm, but he's having like the Satan talk to him through his eye. He's going Sans mode with his like blue flame eye, and like Satan can talk through his eye, and Satan's talking to him. Yukio's never home. He's training out in the woods to get better at fighting. And we have a subplot with Rin getting together with Shiemi, but Shiemi doesn't want to get with him, and then she doesn't want to become an exorcist, and she fucking goes off and does her own thing. She doesn't take part into the exorcist school. We then have the sword getting broke, and Rin going X Games mode, and getting white hair, and has to calm down because he locks down his anger, he locks down his emotion, and then he goes back into the past to see how he was born. And that's basically where the season ends. And that's basically everything that happens in the season, other than Lightning adopting Chicken Hair to be his predecessor, and, you know, they just go in and uncovering a mystery by themselves. And yeah, that's the plot, that's the story, that's a really quick run through of what happened, because I'm going to be honest, there is only 12 episodes, and not a lot can happen in 12 episodes. There is a couple of like filler side stories which aren't really that interesting, but I covered the main things here, and the animation is good when it wants to be. I'm gonna be honest, it's good when it wants to be. The fight scenes in the fire look fucking flawless, looks fucking beautiful, and is really exciting when they're fighting, and Rin's new character design goes fucking hard with his white hair. I didn't expect him to go like white-haired. It's like a very light blue, like a dark white, light blue type thing. And it does go hard. It is going to take some getting used to, though, but it obviously is him unlocking his true power, and him being able to survive without needing his sword. He did burn to a crisp, so I don't know how he's still alive, not going to lie. But that demon side of him is definitely going to be a problem later on in the story. And I do feel like this anime trope has been done many times before, where you have a dark side in you that's fighting against you to come out and you have to sort of hold it back and hold it in and keep control of it and not let it loose, because your friends could get hurt. Very basic plot line, been done many times before, but it'll be interesting to see how Blue Exorcist handle it and how they sort of go about it in the future, because we didn't really get to see a whole lot of it this time around. We had the basic sort of in your head fighting yourself moment, which happens in pretty much all sources of media, and I thought it was really cool. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about his new character design. Lots of people got new character designs this season, though, with Boobzilla having her hair cut shorter, Shura getting her hair cut shorter, which I'm not a huge fan of. I liked her ponytail. I thought her hair was really cool. I just prefer long-haired characters, to be fair. So I definitely preferred her with long hair. And then we also have Yuki getting with like the blue flame eye, which I don't really think changes much. All I could think of was Sans throughout this entire fucking time when he had his eye. Like, it was just Sans, and Sans in my head was just there. And we also have Chicken Hair having his hair changed to like a Yuji cut from JJK, which again is kind of boring. They lose all their personality, I'm gonna be honest, when they change their hair. Like, especially like Chicken Hair, I genuinely can't remember his name for the life of me, but when his hair becomes short, he loses his personality. Like, he just loses his like iconic sort of hair tuft, and he just seems like a boring background character now, because most of the time in anime they have fun and exciting hair to make them stand out from the background characters and to make it seem like they're an important character. That's why they have the cool wacky hair colors and the extreme hairstyles. So it is really upsetting when he does take like a backseat in the story and gets like a lesser exciting hairstyle. And the animation is still shit. I'm still not used to how the characters look. They look really squished, and they look like they have massive heads. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why. Their heads just look like they've been squished and stretched out a little bit. So like squished long ways and stretched horizontally. It just doesn't look right. That's not my Rina Kumura. I will still watch the anime because I still do like the anime, but the animation style that they've gone with just isn't it, Chief. However, the fight scenes go incredibly hard. The fight scenes never fucking miss, not gonna lie. We don't really get much in this season other than like a backstory to Shura, which I actually quite like, because she was a pretty big mystery throughout most of the season, and some people would argue with that's what makes her such a good character, because she's got like such a hidden backstory and she's got this much power and she's really cool. But no, I actually quite liked her backstory. I thought it was really interesting to like see what she became and what she was like forced into, and like how she had no choice over her destiny. I just thought it was really cool. Something to think about, and something to explore a little bit more, giving these characters some more depth, because we have been taking a look at quite a few characters' backstories in the past couple of seasons as well, with the purple haired girl getting her backstory shown, and with pink hair showing that he was a spy. So a lot of character development going into the characters that we already know and are connected with. So I like that. And even Yuki getting a little bit of backstory showing how he cares so much about like how his mum had sex with Satan. I don't know why that's constantly on his mind. I would try and not want to think about that. I really wouldn't give a shit. Fair enough, if you want to learn more about your mum, that's fine. But I don't think you should really be that interested in how you came to be. Yeah, that's not something that is really exciting to think about, or something that you should want to think about, because that's weird, because that's your parents. And you know what? It's fucking strange. We all just have to accept that it happened, but it's not something that I really want to think about, or other people want to think about. So Yuki is definitely in the minority here, wanted to understand and think about how he was conceived, how he was created, the little fucking freak. The Hydra villain was really cool. It was a really nice design, and again, very Demon Slayer vibes, where he was like really evil, really sort of condescending, and then we found out like his sad backstory, that he just can't die, that he yearns for death, and that he just longs to die, and he's so alone, and he feels so trapped because he is like bound to the lake, and like he doesn't get visitors. He's just constantly alone, constantly by himself, and everybody that he eventually cares about will like eventually die. So I do get that side of being immortal. However, I still think being immortal would be quite cool, and I would still opt for being immortal if I could. So yeah, if I could be immortal, I would 100% choose that, because I think it'd be cool as fuck. Do you know how fucking interesting that would be? Like, how many fucking, you know, new songs, new movies, new... this is gonna be all trivial, but new Lego sets, new singers and songwriters, new stuff that would come out that you would miss out on because you died. So I would just like to live and just see all the cool new stuff that comes out, just because I'm interested, like all the new technology and shit like that. I'm so invested in all this stuff that I'd be excited to see, like, you know, what the future has in store. So, you know what, fair. I maybe being immortal and floating out in space after the Earth blows up in 1,000 years won't be that exciting. Will be quite boring. But up until that point, I think will be a fucking blast. Will be really fucking cool. The government will probably get on to me, though, and probably try and kill me and experiment on me because I just can't die, and I'll be used as like a soldier. But you know what? I think it'd be pretty cool. I think it would be cool, and I would make it fun. I would make it fun, you know? I would make it exciting. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this YouTube video. I'll see you all next one. Hope you all have an excellent day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe. This new season of, like, Blue Exorcist, solid 8 out of 10 in my opinion. Really good story. Really good arc. And I am excited to see what they do next, because they left it on a really, really good cliffhanger. So... if you do want me to review any other TV shows, animes, or movies, do let me know down in the comments below, and I'll get on it as quickly as possible. But other than that, bye-bye.